Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris, and welcome back to Minecraft Amplified Survival Season 3. Now, I think this might just be a solo episode. I don't know if Michael is getting on tonight, but I thought I would just get on and get a little bit of stuff done, and I really had two goals that I was thinking of accomplishing today. So the first one was to make our system of stairs a little better, and the second one, which I think goes a little bit along with the first one, is to make a proper house. Now, you might remember, but we found this spider spawner, and there used to be a little pocket of water right here, and as you can see, I have filled up that pocket with cobblestone and gotten rid of the water for the most part. I think there might be a few little source blocks somewhere, but hopefully they won't get in the way. So what I thought of doing was turning this spider spawner into an XP grinder, and I thought what would be cool is if our main staircase came down right next to it. Which is why I am moving where our stairs are to right around here. As you can see, they used to be right here. But as you also know, this staircase goes up and then it like winds around everywhere. I think it turns a couple of times. So if I do it right here and just go straight up, then that won't end up going to where our current residence is. Which is why I've decided that wherever this staircase comes out up there is where our house is going to be. Now what I am going to check is I'm going to go up here and see around why our house is at, so that I know to stop digging the staircase around when I get to that point. Because what might happen is that that spot might be in the middle of a hill or something, which in that case we could have a neat underground base. Okay, now it looks like this is at Y63. Now, I believe I got the directions that I'm planning to dig in, and it should be going in that direction, which we could end up in a hill over here. It looks like around 66, 67 is the lowest that this area goes to. But we could end up in this hill right here, or it could go a little further. We'll just have to see. So for a spawner, it spawns things in a 4-block horizontal radius from where it is. So that would end right here. There would be obviously a wall here, and then somehow we would be killing the spiders from here. So maybe it's a good idea to put a couple blocks of distance between where the stairs are and where the spawner thing is. Then what I'm thinking is actually a 4-wide staircase. So I guess to start with, what I'll do is I'll just do 1-block tunnel up to the surface like so, and we'll see where it comes out, and if it is acceptable, then we will do the other 3. So also there's another thing that I'm going to factor into this. Yesterday we were looking at a chart that showed the 1.18 ore spawning mechanics, and at the spots that are most common for an ore, I'm going to be doing a little thing that allows us to build strip mines at that level. So right here there would be a stair on that spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would let us put a strip mine here. Skip 1, 2, put one here, and then this spot will have the stair block, and then we keep going up. And that was at Y16, which is the most common spot for iron ore to spawn. So now we have a spot that we can do a strip mine for those in the most common area that they spawn. And then the next place that we'll have to stop is 48, because that's where copper is the most common. Now hopefully I don't run into some kind of crazy water thing, which seems to be unfortunately common in this update. Right, there we go. Here we have Y48. So we have a spot. We skip 2. Uh-oh. That can't be good for anybody. But we have a spot. We skip 2. We have a spot. And then this terrifying thing that somehow fixed itself will be where the stair is. So 1, skip 2, 1, stair, and we keep going up. Alright, so we're at 65, which means if we look in that direction, that would be about in line with where our old residence is in. See, if this goes on for too much longer, I think what I might have to do is write down the X and Z coordinates and go to the overworld and see about where I am. -97, -157. Okay, so it is big scary nighttime, so I'm having to fight a couple of enemies on my way there. But negative, let's see, 97. That'd be in this direction towards this skeleton. 97, 97, 157. That would be right under there. But I was at 77, not 88. Which means about 10 blocks under here is where the staircase is currently. Which means if I continue on, let's see, we'll go 77, 78, 79, 80. So we might end up right in there. So just gotta run back down there. So this next one is 88, which is the level we were at when we were up on the surface. And here we are. So, I guess this place could be nice. We'll just have to see how it turns out. What we might do is we could flatten it out, and then it could act as a sort of basement. So it looks like the most common type of tree around the area that it came out in is oak. So I'm gonna build the house out of oak. Out of space. Are you serious? What was that about? Why'd you do that? Why are the enemies making each other angry? Alright, here we go. So now I have a little tunnel leading to the new house. Doesn't look entirely pretty on the outside, but everything can be fixed up later when we have more resources and when we're better settled in. Doesn't have to look super pretty right now. Hey there, Enderman buddies. For some reason, this house really likes spawning Endermen. I mean, I'm all for it. More Ender Pearls for us. Faster we can defeat the Ender Dragon. And as far as I know, that is the ultimate goal. Okay, so the reason I dug a tunnel to the original house is because there was a bunch of iron in a chest. And I actually need the stone cutter so I can start doing some things over here. See, and I think what I'm going to do is make this out of andesite stairs. So the floor here is andesite. These will be andesite stairs. I will have to go through and make it so that heads are not constantly bumped. And it looks like Michael has gone to bed for the night. So he definitely will not be getting on. It's also been about an hour of recording. Don't know if that will exactly be enough for a full episode. So if it's not enough for its own entire episode, then I'll just tack it on to the beginning of the next episode. But if I'm still continuing like this, then it's obviously been enough for a full episode, because we are ending the video right here. So if you guys have enjoyed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would leave a like. This Enderman is interrupting my outro, so I will have to destroy him. Alright, with that Enderman properly dispatched of, you can subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of my videos going forward, which include further episodes of this series, and you can hit the notification bell because sometimes just subscribing doesn't work. I believe that's all, so I'll see you guys next time.